Hello, my name is Dr. Taylor, James Taylor, and I'd like to speak to you just a little bit about St. Raphael's Orthodox Online Homeschool. We are entering our second year this fall. Classes start September 8th, and we would like very much for you to be a part of what we would say is an experience in education, rather than courses that talk about history, about math and science and literature and those things. At least to some extent in all our courses, and this is one of the cohesive parts of our curriculum, is that we experience something of the wonder and satisfaction of mathematics, of observable science, and of course all the themes that rise above the plot and characterization and all that of literature. Those great universal themes, Catholic themes, if you will, that identify us in a dramatic way, in a memorable way, as human persons. Our foibles, our triumphs, our vices, our virtues are on display in the world's great literature. And it really begins, in our tradition anyway, with Mother Goose, and whom we have her presence in our early elementary, and perhaps elementary as well. And you never know, she may make another appearance in high school, much to the surprise of some of our students. But nonetheless, my point is that there is and parents may be unused to this, so it requires a little explanation. Perhaps there is a literary flavor to every course of the traditional curriculum that we offer. That is to say, it is a humanizing of science, rather than emphasis on data and laboratory experiments where things are taken apart and known by their parts rather than their wholeness. We would rather have a kind of narrative about the flower, you see, about the stars, all those things that would be in earth science, for example. We give a poetic or a literary treatment to it. And the same is true in history. And in math, even, for example, in our early elementary, and I believe in elementary too, we're personalizing, using a text that personalizes the great mathematicians. Their biographies, basically, presented in a little dramatic way, but also to work out and demonstrate to students the formulas and discoveries that they're known for, whether this is Archimedes or Newton or whoever, Fibonacci, for example, and so on. In other words, we try to implement story wherever we can. So this is the first of maybe several little videos that I want to embed on our Facebook and website. Little chats. You can see that I'm pretty comfortable here in one of my studies in my little house where I pack up lots of books and things. And informal is, I suppose, what I'm saying before our school starts, because this is precious time, and I thought this morning that I would like to spend some of that with you through these, electronic means. And so I plan to have a couple of more of these, And as we go, before school starts, and I also want to remind you that I'll be interviewed on Ancient Faith Radio September 4th by Bobby Maddox. But bear in mind, it will not be available to September 5th. You'll probably, if you tune in to listen to that on September 5th on Ancient Faith Radio, you'll probably hear some of the same things. But like this little talk, it'll be spontaneous and unrehearsed, and Bobby's very good at directing the conversation that way, that brings out these spontaneous and we hope sometimes inspired conversation about Orthodox education. Until then, I'll say goodbye and God bless. Stay tuned for the next one. Bye now.